Hey guys, it's Strack, and I've had people request this, so I'm going to do a review of the Zombie Strike Z Squad Zombie Academic Defense Z-Wrench Axe, which is quite the mouthful, but this is the axe hatchet, so it's supposed to be a wrench with an axe blade on it. And now these are not actually made by Nerf. Nerf used to have a line of foam weaponry called In-Force, In-Force, which were excellent. They made swords, they made the Warlock axe, they made the Marauder, and they were just fine LARP-style weapons. I really enjoyed using them, and we still play with them in the SENC today. I've been known to swords dance with multiple in one hand, almost like Wolverine, so that's a lot of fun. But these are just much smaller. They're made by a proprietary group called Perpetual Play Group, and I'm honestly, personally, I've been very disappointed every time I've gone to play with them. So this one retails for $15. This is the Z Axe, and it doesn't have a core, or at least it doesn't feel like it has a core. It's very bendy. It's not very durable. The axe portion is completely just flimsy and kind of floppy. It's got a little bit of torque underneath, but it's very, very small, and I guess my biggest issue with it is that it's super flimsy. You're paying $15 for something that you used to be able to get like a full-sized sword from Nerf, like the Vendetta swords or even the Vantage swords, which you can still find at some American Toys R Us, are only $20. And so for the price point, there's just much better options for foam weaponry, and the whole appeal of like, why? What does this makes no sense to me. Like, in what zombie apocalypse would I ever take an axe blade and cloth wrap it to a wrench? Why wouldn't I just use the wrench as a bludgeon? Or better yet, you had an axe, just use the axe. So it's a really silly design to me, and I just don't understand why Nerf went from making their own awesome weapons in-house to outsourcing to this Perpetual Play Group, which frankly just robs people. It's doing terrible work, and it just doesn't deserve this Nerf brand. But to further illustrate my point, I decided that I would do glorious battle with an old school In-Force weapon, and the Draculina has decided to help me with that. So here we go, and we're just stop! Oh my gosh, it's just.
You're dead right now.
So I hope that you can see on camera, but if you just take a swipe at it, it actually cannot hold back the In-Force weaponry at all. It's so bad. It's just like, and then and we've already like cut into it. It's just really disappointing. So for future reference, go on eBay, find a Nerf group, play with real Nerf weapons. Like the Marauder is my personal favorite, and it's just awesome compared to this. We're gonna take a strong pass on that. I think that it's no bueno. So hopefully, if we just don't buy them, they'll stop making them and go back to making good old school In-Force weapons like this and the Vendetta sword. So that's been an honest review of this nonsense, and as always, thanks for watching.